viewers, and welcome to the Checkpoint. Today, we will look at sports as usual. And inside today's show, we want to promote the ANSC Multicultural Challenge Trophy, where the final will play today in Sierea, Australia, between Salone and Hello and welcome. As this is not the Checkpoint, the program where they bring to you reality check on things the way they happen inside Salone. Today we will continue to look at sport as the ANSC Grand Final go play, the Challenge World Cup, where Salone go final and then go play all in Sydney. I get Kamara with me at the studio where we go talk on that. And hopefully we will talk to the CEO for Salone Cricket Association when Francis Trevor Samura as they try to join me from Freetown for talk about some cricket development them way don't they take place inside the Cricket Association. Well, the league being supposed for kickstart this weekend, but we'll get rumors say them postpone now. We don't know why, but Francis will go for tell way more inside the show. Quick one, make I welcome my guest way na More. More, good morning.
Good morning, Mark darling, and thank you for having me.
All right, that's now More Kamara. We happen to be the Secretary General for the youth group na the Salone community inside Australia. Yeah. I deal with we na possibly like football and you deal with the soccer team, making train deal with the way they train. And you don't follow this ANC competition. First, take we up to speed, waiting this competition been there about and how many teams being start for compete.
The competition, a multicultural competition in New South Wales, and competing model for a competition will be played nationwide, mostly being hosted by a community group in Melbourne, so in Victoria. So then decide for bringing a New South Wales last year, and one reason why they bring us for bringing communities in together. As we all know, Australia is one of the most multicultural country in the world. So we get so many people from different nationalities, different migrant groups, in particular in the Western Sydney area. So then decide for form this competition for bring them people here together for play football. And so this year we get 16 teams, and the teams then cut across from different continents. We get teams from Brazil, Colombia, we get European teams like France, Holland. We're happy for the upload Salone at the finals. We get team name from Asia, Southeast Asia, the Middle East. And so, so Sierra Leone fortunate for being the only African team at the competition.
And as the only African team, then go up to the semis and qualify last weekend for the final. So tell me, waiting now the preparation side of today's final.
Well, as we all know, the Salone team are a very strong community team now, Sydney. If you look at the last 10 years, we record, for example, playing the African competition. We don't play the most final than any other team since 2010, where we take over. So we don't do quite a lot. That team we're very strong. But recently, we find out the last 2 years, a lot of lapses we don't take place at the team. So we're happy for go this final, and we boys them prepare because this time we fortunate to get them from different suburbs, different local areas, for come together and as a test run for we unity. And so the boys are all determined, they're ready, and we as management as well ready for support them.
Okay, the finals is already here, and we play against a team where themselves well composed, we're in Holland. So tell me about this team because you be done to follow them and you be done to watch the Holland side as well.
Well, the Holland team mix of people from Netherlands and Brazil. So a very strong team. We play them with first match. When I look at them, they're very well composed. Then technicality is very good. Then team formation, I would say, are the best at the competition so far because we don't play them. They get a lot of talent at the team, and they know you will tell when they play you go tell say them people here don't they play together for a while. It's very well composed compared to the Salone team where we bring people from different suburbs, different groups and come together. So if you look at the team, the Wild and team setup, they are very good. But also, waiting we go boast of is we get talents then.
Okay, I'll come to you back. Just welcome we other guests. We now the CEO for Salone Cricket Association. CEO, good evening from your side.
Good evening, Magdalene. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, just speak a little bit louder, or you increase your volume.
Good evening, Magdalene.
Okay. Stay with me. See you. I will come to you as I talk to More. Morelo just listen to this interview from the players them last weekend as we see now them being play and first up player just play the interview from Jabi.
Okay.
And first of all, thank you for giving us that wonderful penalty. How you feel where we don't win this match and go to the finals?
Well, we're all happy right now because the game is exactly as you see, very difficult for we. But at least we put it down, we make efforts, and then we don't qualify. So everybody happy, and we hope say we'll win the same for the finals.
Now that we don't go to the final, waiting we as a community they expect from Una the players then?
Well, we expect for win the final that one, and then we expect say the community also for join me and come support the boys because this they bring together, and the more support we get, the more we'll do well at the finals.
We be there one down and we see the urgency from you, we see the zeal, you be really want for get an equalizer. We see the dribble where you do where cause the penalty where we level. What in that moment they be look like for you for take your country to that position?
Well, in the game, you go always take one for the team. So like, I always want to win and I always want to make my country proud. So like, when it comes to those things, I put all my effort and try hard and see how best I will do. So
This is very good because the Salone as a country will never go World Cup, and it don't say where we, for more make we last two appearance in the Nations Cup back then, and we Sierra Leoneans in Australia don't go to World Cup now to the finals. What do you want to say to the fans them as your final message?
Well, tell and thank you. Go feel the last quarterfinals we played very difficult as well. Like, but we get the support from the outside. People they try, they come like today on the same team. Even though the score we force, but we still put faith down and get support from the outside, and that make we always feel happy for come play for the country.
Thank you very much.
That's now waiting Jabi being get for say more. It's so excited that in a one pot way being get for play role for let we qualify. So what you been think about that? Jabi in dribble now the 18-yard box and that be automatically give you the penalty we make we score and then level the score line before the Thailand and take another lead and then we get for score again.
Well, if you look at Jabi as a player, now one of the star for the past 10 years. They don't day from where he arrived now, Sydney, don't deal with the team. Don't be one of the leading striker. So when you look at the game, you find out say the team in the count on the experience a lot, and it shows say also Naina been the captain for that day. So it take the lead. It shows say it gets the experience, and able to take the lead, and when the team need them, they rise to the occasion. So it shows that it shows they get talent, they get the experience. That's exactly
first of all, thank you for.
Okay. Continue for still I get more interviews and for play. I'll go play them later on in the show. Let me talk to Francis now. See you. Welcome once more.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah. Basically, we see lots of development inside the Cricket Association with regards developing kids and also competitions on how they prepare for going international from the under-19 women's and also the senior male side. Let me just go through then one and there and tell you what's in the latest inside the association.
Thank you very much once again. Actually, we prepare for 6 international tournaments, 2 for the women, one of which are the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games qualifier, Then they will take place na either Namibia in August or Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur in January 2022. Which make either one of the two. Now, because now the two nations then they will express interest for host the women's qualifier for the Birmingham 2022 qualifier, Commonwealth Games. So once they announce the winner of who will host the qualifier, it will either be Namibia, that will take place in August. If now Malaysia win the hosting rights, it will happen 2022 January. Also, the women then get the ICC Women's T20 Cricket World Cup qualifier. Then they come up in August na Botswana. Also, the under-19 tournament don't deferred to August this year. Then in the Division 2, if they qualify, hopefully, they will go play October again na Nigeria. We go host the Division 1. That Division 1 day now, the winner, now that Division 1 they go straight to the ICC Under-19 Cricket World Cup. Then the men, normally we can call the Patriots of Sierra Leone. Also, the young tournament don't defer to November. Then we will play the African Regional Qualifier na South Africa, Cape Town. And when they qualify, then we'll go again mid-December na Nigeria for go play the All-African Finals. So these are the 6 tournaments we get at hand. Then they are the biggest international fixtures ever in the history of Sierra Leone cricket. We also undertake back home the domestic cricket development programs, such as the rollout of the GOAT Roadmap 2021 and beyond. This roadmap, GOAT Roadmap 2021 and beyond, aimed at increasing the number of participants at all levels of the game. Develop schools cricket na the cornerstone of the GOAT Roadmap 2021 and beyond. With the aim for reach out to like 1,000 schools by December 31st and able for train school picking their way go amount to like 90,000, between 90,000 to 100,000. We will include umpires, scorers, curators, we can call ground staff, then also cricket development officers. Also, we will train like something like 800 physical health education teachers at different schools them across the country. We go able for handle the entry-level programs. Waiting at the entry-level programs, then picking the we not sabi cricket, we don't know anything about cricket. The PE teachers them since then at the schools they always then they will be picking them, then go able handle them picking the day. So now that make we they go train the physical health education teachers them for able for handle the picking the we not sabi, introduce the game to them. Then we can come in now for teach the basic cricket skills. We also they undertake massive facility development programs. We dey work na government secondary school Koyema, we na 22 miles off Bo City. We don't complete work na Bo School, government secondary school Bo, we normally then can call Bo School. Then get facility then where they will host tournament. We also they work na government secondary school Kenema, we then can normally call K School. In fact, the regional cricket development coordinator for the East, Christian Gendeme, just left Freetown yesterday. He don't can receive his own consignment of assorted cricket equipment for beginners. They go keep them equipment and they very soon we they go do official presentation to the various schools them we will benefit from the GOAT Roadmap 2021 and beyond. We also they undertake facility development at the Frabe College, University of Sierra Leone. Frabe College is one of the members of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. During the early 60s, they don't produce very good national players for Sierra Leone. In fact, Frabe College may they go represent University of Sierra Leone at international level. Then they go play then University of Lagos, University of Ghana. Then they go to different African countries and they go and play university cricket competitions. But then they may don't stop for over a decade. We they try for reactivate that back in the college. They don't allocate up to 15 hectares of land na right just back of the Havelock field after the Frabe College Secondary School. We don't start work day since November last year. We expect for continue work day this March. For Abbey College, we will try for develop high performance center and 2 world-class cricket grounds. We also go with the expect for start work now the Sussex cricket site. This Sussex cricket site now like it will be property of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association because government don't listen to the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. And we get within 36 months for start development na the site, after which we will apply for freehold. It will become private property of Cricket Sierra Leone Company Limited. And Sussex, of course, now the lifeline of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association when it comes to facility. Would they look forward for develop like 4 international standard grounds with parking lots, driveways, cricket academy, conference rooms and conference halls. We will get training arenas. It will be something like a whole cricket complex where we will meet international standard. We also the work now Mokonde in Jala campus, in Jala University. They say if we don't start play cricket day, we don't develop the ground. Of course, in Jalami, they come out na Mokonde, they can play cricket na Freetown, they return back the same day. So we don't reactivate cricket na in Jala again. In fact, last year they host some of we league matches them. So these are all the programs the way they in progress as far as the Sierra Leone Cricket Association is concerned.
Okay, so with all the things that you don't highlight where una they do in terms of development, how una they do for merge all NTR together because they look the thing they look plenty. How una they do for take them step by step with regards the kids cricket project, the one want for take to the schools for introduce them back because cricket be done there to the school. If you go back to the current players where they play and the current captain una get them all from school level. So how una get for take them to step by step?
The school's cricket program na topmost priority alongside the women's cricket development program. Then 2 initiatives there na in the way they part of the strategic cricket development plan of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. So we recruit 40 cricket development officers where they engage these different schools them and different communities for teach cricket to the picking them. This na like a plan way na priority, like we can say priority expenditure in cricket. We get funds where we allocate for that, and we funding 2023 will be dependent on the amount of participants that we get countrywide. So we take the school's cricket very, very seriously. Of course, like we mentioned, the current captain of the Sierra Leone men's team and the under-19 team came from the school. He was the captain of the Prince of Wales school's cricket team, and also the vice captain of the Sierra Leone under-19 team was also the vice captain of the Prince of Wales school cricket team. So almost all we players and we captains them. Former captain Solomon Fatoma was a player for the boys high school. Ibrahim Sise don't captain in school. He don't play for in school. Lansana Lamin don't play for all Edwardians. He don't represent St. Edwards at school level. So for make cricket succeed in Sierra Leone, make cricket get a very good record in terms of winning laurels. Now the schools program. So if we strengthen, we do more na the schools, we go exceed, we go excel, we go achieve more for the people of Sierra Leone. The grounds, we not get choice now for embark on facility development. If we talk about 90,000 participants by December 31st this year, who side them go they play? So it they go along with the participation drive. In as much as we try for accelerate growth in terms of participation. Now so for they develop the facilities for give access to the picking them for the play. So the facilities what they do and the schools cricket where they try for develop and expand. Now think they will know the parts, they know the part. If you get plenty teams, you get for provide the playing facilities. Now that make we work with the schools, authority them for make they able for support we, cooperate with we, for make we develop them grounds. Then the schools then get the grounds. Now we just for go develop them. So this na thing they will know the part. Of course, we get other issues then where we handle. like with domestic league structure, we look at the format. We get with high performance manager where they give we professional advice as to how we structure for the way we benefit the national team in terms of playing standard or the skills of the men, the women, and the under-19 boys. So all this we take them into consideration with the work on them, so that at the end of the day, Sierra Leone will become more internationally competitive.
Okay. I will come to you back, make we talk more about this because with all this project we need funding and we want for now to get them. Let's just come to More quickly. More, let me talk about so I know you're not too technical because you're not to the coach, but you always deal with the team. So technically, what do you expect from today's grand finals?
First, I just want to comment the cricket CEO for what they do because me and Edwardian, me grandpa play cricket for Sierra Leone Grammar School and for the Salone during the colonial days. My uncle Joe Commander, you will know him. He was very active in Joseph Commander was very active, I think, once the leader for the Sierra Leone cricket. So Dindina King Tom, so I'm very, very passionate about cricket. I said Edwardian, I feel saying I shame for let Prince William to lead the cricket team at this stage because we don't do so much well. So I just comment on that. Please go take me back to the drawing board. I didn't know Australia own a cricket country and go take me back to see how we can do for support cricket.
I think when I get Edward and them all over the world, like Augustine Top, a lot of them there, where we don't try to bring the team together. You know, we can give you the link. You get Emmanuel Kamara, where they do so well back home, and other people them, so una can get together and see what's una go.
Yeah. So we know so we can talk about cricket now. We're in grammar school, so we're in Prince of Wales. So
but Prince of Wales don't take over now. No, yes, still Prince of Wales don't take over, but una then at the top side of the league.
Yeah, we get so that I go to, but come back to football now. We today we go for winning because we get the team, we get the talents, we get. If you look at the team, like Kamara, Kali, these are people who don't play football now. They don't play the NPL, the States League, and then they do quite well. We get young talents like Ibrahim Tarawali, he just turned 18, sitting HSC, get talent, and you get Bonjoman, of course, one of the African leading scorer. Now, I would say in any league where don't play New South Wales. So they're all good. We know so we get to full team today and well prepared. We just the Aspect community for letting come and support. That's what we need. I think that's what we've been lacking in the past few years with the Salone team. Whenever they go somewhere, we know say the Salone community in New South Wales are one of the most supportive community. So we expect as part of the preparation, we'll let the community then self-prepared and cow the green, white, and blue flag and support the boys then. But the team go in full, non-player not going to be missing today.
Yeah, you know, talking about Sierra Leone happen for being the only African team where compete in the competition and go this far. You know, things that the other African communities themselves like Ghana, Nigeria, they all for rally behind the team, Sudan and all, because this is about Africa, it's not only about Sierra Leone. Yeah, and we are playing against Europe.
Yes, we don't pass the message to the other African teams that we can play with. And the president of the African Football Association, New South Wales, himself, Godede, Mr. Bernard. So a lot of other people will come, we can support, a lot of other community dignitaries them. Go there, then go look for watch with boys them. Because we boys they also get friends from the other African teams. And then self will come for can support their friends.
Okay. We get a lot for talk about with this match bringing together the community as well, but that will be for another program. You don't mention the players and we match fit and the one that we get for play. So waiting at the expected results.
Like I say with Salone, we don't only lose limited finals. How we call 1 or 2. Now we record. I know say with team now once we go final we'll make up. And I don't see the Dutch team, the Holland team. I know how they play. I know them ball. I feel so with coaches they don't take that into consideration. We don't go for a winning, and this is a must-win game for we. One for make we country and the community proud.
Okay. Let's just bring another interview. This time I play the man where put the country to the final interview where happen for being Mark Kamara. Now him be put the country to the grand final with him winning penalty where he score. Let's just listen to him.
As you know, the man who put Sierra Leone to the grand final after he scored the winning penalty. How you feel?
Oh, I feel very relieved. Like I take the penalty. The keeper almost catch up. Me had to be caught. But luckily the ball just slipped under. And then I go inside.
So, like, what's in now the feeling for win a match where take your country to a grand final?
Well, I feel very proud. I feel very relieved. Most likely, I feel very proud for representing my own country for play for them. For sure, everybody for say, we Sierra Leoneans they come together and all win a game together at the same time.
You play with a special zeal inside the match. I've seen one party player there where people be get great expectation for do the needful for qualify the team.
Yeah.
Why you think that people then so get this kind of say mark go make the difference and you make the difference?
So obviously, everybody been know me for a very long time. Play with the Sierra Leone community, and as from a young age, they improve, and every year they become better and better. And people don't see that. To me, everybody knows I get a lot of potential, and as a young person, I'm well recognized in the community.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now to the grand final, what's in your expectation as a player?
Well, as a player, we have to win. We have to win, and we have to win. That's it.
All right, we have to win and we have to win. Maury, you listen to Mark, very confident and though it a bit being scary for kickers, but at least he scored the goal and qualify. And he's so confident that we don't go to the final and he believes that we go win.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, when I see Mark now, one of the people who I feel say go lead the Sierra Leone next generation of football. One, he grew up in Australia from very small, don't dinner the Australian League. He understand the system. They don't play the States League. They do quite well in the States League. He's very well recognized. Now, some of them people how they look for represent the community and we country is we flag up. I believe say it gets a lot in future. Ahead is bright for him if he continue for play this way. And when I look at the whole competition, at the best performer at the whole entire competition so far. So I've been really, really happy with that winning goal there.
Okay, you bring a point where a lot of Sierra Leoneans can ask if we really get players, they were actively the player. And you being one person where they follow with soccer players in Australia, you don't mention Mark as one of the promising stars. Talking not only for represent Sierra Leone in Australia, but also go as far as playing probably for your national team, Leon Stars.
Yeah, we don't get a few calls. I've been fortunate for the position for receive letter from the Sierra Leone Football Federation. I think twice for one of the players I mentioned, Bonjoman, who they've been calling at training. And I've been on the talk to other young Sierra Leoneans them we don't play for Australian national under 17. And through my own contact, the wagon at Salone, I don't make recommendation to people who play football. So then let them look at the Australian League. We get a lot of talents there. We get talents with the Australian national team, the high mark. We get young talents who they don't feature at the under 17. Imagine the record we get, and now we get the youngest player who ever played the league, Alusain Fofana. It's still the train, still the play. We get Hassan Jallo, where they do quite well, quite good striker, where they play league now. You get a lot of players. We get Hassan Dayami, who don't feature for Sydney FC, one of the biggest team in Australia. So them people are all they do well. I think it's up to the Sierra Leone Football Federation and then coaches or technical team for looking to the talents that we get now. We're quite a lot of talents in New South Wales and other states them where they play well and would expect them to go far.
Okay.
Because
All right, I'll come.
National team will use it.
Yeah, because just few of them don't play now the under 17, so I think then gets the opportunity again for represent Sierra Leone if they give them the chance.
Yes, that's quite well.
Okay, so we go come and talk more. I will play Mr. Raymond in interview later, but let we go back to CEO Francis Trevor Samura. Francis, CEO, let just come and talk now about the funding side, because for undertake all them project there, una actually need, the finance, una need money for letting what TIA come to reality. So how now they do forget funding?
Well, we principal sponsor now the ICC International Cricket Council, where now then they support cricket development, now then the champion cricket development all over the world. We total budget for 2021 they around $500,000, approximately $500,000. We will only receive something like $270,000 from the ICC, and we expect for raise the balance from we other sponsors them, the government of Sierra Leone. The reason why it will even exceed $500,000 now that 6 tournaments alone we don't take the ICC funding away. 6 tournaments, because the least you go spend per tournament are like $50,000. So if you say you attend all the 6 tournaments, where you go spend the least, because if you talk about the most, like the women's tournament, if then they go Malaysia, it will cost you something like $105,000. So we expect government for coming strong and take charge of the national representative sites, so that the funding we get from ICC we will put them for develop the facilities, develop schools cricket, pay staff, and do other undertake with domestic leagues them. We go forget plenty leagues them, plenty domestic competitions, and virtually something like 90 to 95% of the expenses now the league they will organize, now the Sierra Leone Cricket Association they undertake them. Now we go provide match balls, now we go provide take charge of the expenses for scorers, umpires, score sheets, publicity and marketing, and plenty things that we surround organizing a tournament will be undertaken by the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. So all of this put together make we will need something like $500,000 to $600,000 inside this 2021 for make we able roll out we project them successfully. And we expect the government of Sierra Leone for take charge of the national representative sites, so that we're able to concentrate for develop the game. We thank one of our development partners, Darren Talbot, na the UK, within the 2020 community cricket. It don't provide we a lot of support, both not to financial but material support, and also the human resource. They try to improve the capacity of we umpires, we scorers, we coaches, all denting, and they will cost huge money if now we spend. So we get support from with a development partner when Darren. They get all the professionals them for try for develop with the skills of we players and also the skills of we coaches. So we thank Darren for that, and we also they look forward to continued support from the Mercury International. We among the corporate entities that we get back home. Now then they come in, year out, they chip in, they support we programs them. Even Sierra, the 2018 Intersecondary Schools Cricket Championship was sponsored by Sierra. So all them people and we appreciate their organizations then for the support to cricket. We really need money for make we able for undertake them project and they successfully. And we try we level best for attract more sponsors. We need for the establish partnership with more sponsors all over the world, whether you give money or material support. We they look forward to them support them, because if we they buy the equipment them or the materials they within they send for we, it will cost we tens of thousands of dollars, and then they will be a huge financial burden on the association. So the people that way they support you with equipment, then they do so well, because at the end of the day, their equipment and they value them, and we declare them as non-ICC income to the ICC. When you any cent where you raise outside the ICC funding, it will increase your scorecard when it comes to non-ICC, because if ICC they give you, let's say that they give $100,000, the ICC policy domestically for able for generate at least 20% of the total funding we they get from the ICC. That will make you even attract more funding from the ICC. So when it comes to finance, na the status than the way the Sierra Leone Cricket Association dey.
Okay. Allah just remind me, viewers them out there, continue for comment and share this post, share this video far and wide. This now the checkpoint, and Mina Magdal will be on to you. Today we talk about soccer. Our Salone community go play grand final against Holland community na the Multicultural Challenge World Cup inside Australia, Sydney. And same way, so we dey talk cricket development as we get the CEO, winner Francis Trevor Samura, and we get more Kamara, where they represent the Sierra Leone community inside this show. We then move on with more and CEO as we also they look at this the picture now within at the screen. We see young picking them and Coach Joseph where they train. I think this is not the Kingdom Oval, the police field. When you talk about developing a sport, you need the complex, you need the venues. You want when I want for take this sport to the schools. So how I get for do for letting schools are going to be able for access venues and for train because we know about Kingdom can provide like one or two where now the Kingdom Oval and the Prince of Wales ground. But when you go at the eastern part, it's quite difficult to get ground. So how I get for do for schools the way the eastern.
Thank you, Magdalene. In my opening remarks, I highlight some development activities where we undertake at the southeast. How would they do then at the southeast? Would they also extend then development activities in the northwest and the northeast and also the western area? One of the reasons why would they look forward to Frabe College project in Sussex. Now for make we able to get a dedicated cricket grounds. If you see the Kingdom Cricket Oval, a very, very, very embarrassing, not so cricket oval for the, even though now this would only play from 1922, but because the property is owned by the police, we're not able to develop this property because always when we make attempts for develop them, then we say we want to grab the land. So now that's make we reach out to the universities, the schools there now, then get large properties, then get big properties them, then they look forward for go and support them for develop them grounds there. So the work we do now both school, K school, Kuema, would they also try for do the same now like Matura girls na Maboka Boys School. Of course, Maboka Boys School gets a dedicated cricket ground for the exclusive use of cricket. Just like waiting and do for Winner Frabe College. The Havelock Field Day, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Lawrence Kamara, advised that for Mekuno will get issues with between the students them. So students will say want play football, so students will say he want play cricket, so students will say he want do other sports. So now we'll get we own ground we'll go develop so that it will be for the exclusive use of cricket. So the land will get na Frabe College, na virgin ground. Now we go start from scratch. So the same thing when they look forward to Sussex, when we don't finish their facilities, then we're able to attract tourists them from Europe, America, Asia, and other parts of the world. Because the site where we get in Sussex, na touristic site, it gets one of Africa's most magnificent beaches along the north and the west part of the property. So once we don't try for develop them grounds, then we're able to attract investors where they come invest in tourism. Like waiting there at the place, now something like that site they will get at Sussex. So once we're able to do that, they will attract investors. The investors then will develop the grounds then for we, whilst then will make the money from the tourism investment. So the schools program we not play with them at all. You get a lot of schools in the country all over. We get fast land. They're ready for make we give them support, and we self ready for give them the support for develop the grounds, so that we were able to reach out to the schools. School picking them will begin play cricket. Where Mr. Moremi they explained so just about Joseph Kamanda. He writes, Joseph Kamanda was the captain of the Sierra Leone national cricket team. He was the president of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. When he was at Frabe College, he was actively involved in cricket. So we want to bring that linkage day back. when picking the primary school, they get the access for play cricket. They go to junior secondary, they play cricket. They go to senior secondary or high school, they continue for play cricket. Then when he gets to the university, he for also able to get access for play cricket. So now like that pathway they will try for develop. Once we're able to develop that pathway, Sierra Leone cricket will develop faster past how we so.
Okay, now to the women's national team. For the first time, they don't include cricket to the Commonwealth, and this will be the maiden edition for cricket if they qualify. So, what's in the plan? Any roadmap towards that? Because we are prepare now, and Malaysia are one of our projects, and for ensure that the team qualify.
Yes, we prepare as I talk to you. In fact, women they don't start for train from October 1, 2020 to date. Then they train. All that they take care of them financially, the health wise, the fitness, everything, the association they undertake. We really prepare. We don't in fact contact the National Olympic Committee because the International Cricket Council ask we for contact the national we local Olympic Committee for make them aware say the Sierra Leone national women's cricket team they take part for the first time in the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games women's T20 cricket qualifier. We don't make formal contact with the NOC. Of course, we don't make appointment. We get meeting with NOC on Tuesday around 12 midday. So we go get first hand because we're not a member of the NOC. So now with the rights for apply for become member of the National Olympic Committee officially. So on Tuesday, we will don't send the letter in on Monday. Then on Tuesday, we go sit down, we map out the strategy. We also they engage the National Sports Authority because this is a massive tournament. The women then go get exposed, then go meet with different people from different background, different culture, different religion, and different continents. This now one of the benefits them we country they participate by any international tournament, and it will also help for rebrand the image of the country. Sierra Leone used to be known for rebellion, Khotan, Ebola, all them bad news we can the world media. So when athletes them, whether it be cricket, you be footballer, you be other athletes, when you go out to represent your country, you win. It go help for rebrand the image of your country. So these are the benefits them where sports they bring come to a nation. As you can see down there, the national squad, the Patriot 2016 protest na Benoni, Republic of South Africa, when they win for the first time in the history of Sierra Leone for win the ICC World Cricket League Division 2 tournament na Benoni. That day was led by Lansana Lamine as captain, and he also win the man of the series at that tournament. And that day, the Priswellian, even though Moreno I read that, the Priswellian, George Edward Gilbert making international debut, and the international debut during that time they be very impressive. From that 10 the way George Edward Gilbert don't represent Sierra Leone to date, it's so impressive. It don't broke records them, and I believe say. With time, Edward Gilbert will do more. But we not can look at Priswellian or Edwards. We can look at national interest because Edwards, now school and club, we don't produce so lot of national cricketers. They don't contribute so lot to the development of cricket now. You can't take that from them. So we all appreciate the schools. So now that make we strengthen the schools for make them continue. For schools cricket program will give you a very good national team.
Okay. Like you mentioned the Patriots and now preparation day for the league, but I get to understand from the media wing that the league don't be postponed. Why? The
league postponed at the behest. The planned Sierra Leone men's T20 cricket division 1 league now don't change to Sierra Leone men's ODI cricket league as advised by the high performance manager. Why make it come out from T20 to ODI now? Because he said the Sierra Leonean batsman them, whether it be under 19, whether it be ladies Patriots or Patriots, when I demand them, they not get patient for bat. So we want to see make the batsman then will stay longer than the wickets. So now that make you say, we start with the ODI. Later we will come with the T20, we'll come with the T10. Why make it go next week? Postpone go far, it postpone by a week. And that come from the clubs then. And the clubs they request say, well, for make them get better prepared, make we give them an additional 1 week for make we able to start the league properly. So we accept the request from the clubs, and we league will start officially the 6th of March and continue the 7th, and throughout the March, hopefully we'll enter into the first week of April or second week of April, and we get for come with other leagues there. So these are all part of the preparation for the Patriots, the under-19, and the women's team. Because when you get a properly structured league, it will help the players them for play more games, get used to the format them. Then when they go international, it will be good for them.
Okay, so the league don't be postponed, but when I get some test matches the way they play, then they continue this weekend, or we don't go see any cricket until next week.
You wanna go see cricket tomorrow, blind cricket. Beaucoup people not can see blind cricket, but wanna go see blind cricket tomorrow. Wanna go see even the blind, then they play cricket. That now one of the good things that we Sierra Leone Cricket Association don't do. It puts hope to the hopeless. People that will go down blind, you go see say, how my life don't they? But when then they bring them come for play cricket, it will make them forget about the current status. It will make them happy. It will bring different people in from different communities for camp play tomorrow. Now the Kingdom Cricket Oval, we'll get blind cricket. Then hopefully Sunday we'll get an ODI match. We know they allow the weekends then go without any activity, because we need activities for the players. We need activities for the athletes. Now, only when they get enough playing opportunities, it will make them go better as a player.
Okay, I'll come to Una Backlow, just take a short break and take this information from Dubai.
You or person where you sabi dey travel go Dubai and want to get the best experience? No worry, because Massiful Tourism they are for you. Massiful Tourism go make you patrol to Dubai be easy, sweet, interesting, with so much fun. If you want to go Dubai today, you just need for contact Massiful Tourism. Then go help you with everything what you want. Massiful Tourism go help you forget visa, whether na visit visa or freelance visa or any amount of days visa what you want. And then go help you forget all the ticket that you need for make you travel easy. If you dey Dubai and want for change your visa, Massiful Tourism go do that work there for you. Massiful Tourism go also help you for find better side for make you lodge when you reach inside Dubai. And if you go there for go stay, then even help you for find job. And also if you go Dubai and want for work and then different side them like then city, the desert safari, the Burj Khalifa, and any other beautiful place, Massiful Tourism go arrange down there for you. So you see how you walk around go be sweet and easy if you link up with Massiful Tourism, And the good thing is that not only Lily couple you go pay for get them services. And this company also register with the Dubai Charter and also the Dubai Department for Economic Development. And guess what? Now Salone person gets this Massiful Tourism, so you no need for afraid at all for do business with them. If you want no more and make arrangements with Massiful Tourism, and for contact the CEO Veronica Memunatu Mansare on +971 52703896, or you contact Mr. Musa Joseph Kone on +971 52128045. Or you go same way to contact Massiful Tourism the agents in a Salone, Sona Mansare on 079 670 919, or Joseph Charlie on 079 842366.
Massiful Tourism, we make your dream destination a reality.
All right, welcome back. That na short advert for Massiful Tourism. Well, if you dey plan to go Dubai na the word that, just contact the numbers then. You can always go to this video back on YouTube, as I'll go for upload them later on YouTube, and always on my Facebook page, Max Gabi Media Platform, or my Facebook account at Magdalenes Kone. You can go back and watch them. And yourself out there, you may watch the video as we try to push this channel go before. If you get any advertisement, just let me know, and I'll share my line with you. On this line, contact me. I go help you for advertise. Yeah. We continue with the show. Let's just bring Mr. Raymond Bangura interview quick, and then I'll talk to More again.
Happy all smiles, Sierra Leone qualified to the finals of the World Cup.
Yes,
How
yes,
you feel when we score the winning penalty?
Very, very, very happy. My heart will hang. My heart will hang, really. But it's good. The end justifies the means.
So we be there 1-0 down, just the start of the second half. How that moment they be look like for you as a community leader?
Yeah, it be intense, but I will get confidence with me man. They will try for score because they don't dominate the game really. They really dominate the game.
So now we are to the finals, and what are you expecting?
Well, very hopeful. Very, very hopeful. I know we say we'll be winner, but very hopeful.
And what's going to be message to the rest of other Sierra Leoneans, for come and give support on Saturday?
Well, I ask that every Sierra Leonean for try for come here next Saturday, and we will pass the information na the forum. One place, Salone and Kaya Boku, where we can give support to the player there.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks.
That's not the voice of Mr. Raymond Bangura, one of the community leaders them na Sydney. Moe, as we come round up the show, you don't hear it for Mr. A. Well, Mr. A they talk about next about actually in a this Saturday because I will do the interview last weekend. So gets it known that the game not today. More quick one, the game time, and what will be the message to Sierra Leoneans, and what do you think say this match will be, because we also dey prepare for the Salone Independence.
Well, the game will start 5 p.m. Eastern Australian time, when it's Sydney time. So I think there'll be a match before that. So we will encourage people in the Party Park. This I mean Punchbowl Road, a very accessible car park, and they car space, and they so a lot of people over there in Western Sydney for this park, where you go along the King George's and Punchbowl Road. So it's very accessible. So we encourage the Sierra Leoneans again for come support the team. It's very, very important for we follow we support it. The more faces can the boys can see, the more they go happy for play, they go happy for get the support, because a lot of the time waiting the boys and the cry is they need to get the support so they need. That as management, as community, and that we for work on for support we boys there. This come also for even if we want to support young people of young football or any sport like cricket, be it now Australia or back home in Salone. We as a community or as the country, we get for show that patriotism and come and support with people. If we criticize them, we give them the best support.
Quick one. This person they say, due to the COVID, is it possible for many people to watch the match, and are we supposed to pay for tickets? This person say it all the way Blacktown in Peking one for watch the match. Yeah, my boys want to go and watch the match, but I don't know if they have to get a ticket. Yeah, Moe, we don't lost your sound. Hello, Moe. Moe, we lost your sound. Okay, I think we lost Moe's sound. We will come to Moe back. Quick one. Just hello, Moe, you get me?
Hello.
You get me? Hello? We don't lost your sound. Okay. All right, so go ahead. Somebody want for making Peking and look the match, but they ask for the COVID restriction and also ticketing.
Yeah, look, if not free for everybody for watch, there's no, as we know, say restriction and don't lift now. So the only thing is to go advise people and still for the 1.5 meter gap between where you compete. But the match is free for everybody.
Okay. So waiting now your expectation at the end of today's match.
Well, we expect for mechanic support system support the team. We expect to see a large turnout from the
Okay.
Salone community as well.
Okay. Thank you, Moye, for having me this morning. And I want to say thank you. We will get you more on this show because you know possible like sports and you deal with the community. Um, Thank you for joining us. Quick one to you, CEO. Now, CEO, we can't forget more time for talk cricket. We are going to dedicate to the cricket family. Quick one, we have to prepare for Congress, but what's going on with that?
We dey prepare for Congress. By June 25 this year, the mandate of the current board go expire, and then go need for seek the mandate of from the membership. Between June to September, we will get an elective Congress, having successfully conducted our annual general meeting on the 19th of December 2020. Usai, we may adopt the new constitution. We pave the way for Sierra Leone Cricket Association to be transformed to a company limited by guarantee, and now officially known as, legally known as Cricket Sierra Leone Company Limited. With the hope now for get new set of a board we will comprise of directors, then we will take the cricket issues or development aspirations go before. We also look forward for get a well-structured management team capable and result-oriented after that elective Congress day. So the preparation for the elective Congress, they well on course.
Okay, so quick one, we see now make two appointments for two young men, you know, wading into the cricket family a few days ago. Waiting at this appointment and why, and waiting at the role we don't get for the play.
The appointment na National Cricket Development Coordinator Northwest, we will cover Kaina District, Putloko and Cambia District. All development officers go to report to the coordinator, when Emmanuel Pesima. Since Emmanuel Pesima, they work in Cambia District, we want use this opportunity during a short stay we go there or the period we go stay in Cambia District for able for establish cricket for we in the Northwest region. And we also, in addition, we appoint Emmanuel Pesima as a social media officer. Social media now one of the key areas where the ICC they look all members for engage. If we're able to engage your fans, if we're able for know your fans today, if we're able for attract more fans where they follow your content, where they follow your activities, and we may lack behind for able for update with activities or with content them as then they happen na the social media, na the digital platforms. So Emmanuel Pesima, since in a possible get a vast experience and also get the passion for able for the updates the social media. So even for the past 1 week where we don't get a disappointment, you don't see so lot of people don't like the Facebook page of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. They really bring exciting content the way the fans they look for a read and look for see and look for read about. So these are the reason we appoint Emmanuel Pesima as cricket development coordinator for the Northwest. We go charge with the responsibility for establish cricket in the Northwest, grow the numbers of participants, including umpires, scorers, curators, cricket development officers, and players, form teams, organize competitions for we in the region. It will get in development officers them, one of which now Ibrahim Sinek Kamara. Ibrahim Sinek Kamara now then will implement the policies of the growth cricket growth roadmap and any other development policy we will send out to Emmanuel Pesima. Emmanuel Pesima will sit within team of development officers for implement the policies of the board of the Sierra Leone Cricket Association. We will aim at developing cricket in that region day. So this is the appointment and the purpose of the appointment.
Okay, thank you very much, CEO. We go up for talk more about cricket. Quick one, more. I see Ibi say one for be part of the show. I think the show open to everybody now, Australia, as long as you want to talk about your business, you know the community. Even self volunteer, we can talk politics on this show. I think I will host Mr. Gamanga one time, and we can talk about entertainment. And I just pass this we brother winner Joseph, and they launch in music them na Adelaide. Joseph Bosche. So that will be on the 26th of March. So if you want, you can go and support them. So Moe, as we dey go now, you know, people who want to be part of the show, I think they can contact you as well, and you can get on to me.
Yes, sorry, I think Natalie, I missed you the last word. The line they cut out a bit.
Yeah, I say people like Ibi want to get into the show because you want to talk about in football academy. I say the show open to everybody in Australia, and as long as you want to talk something developmental.
Yes, I think Ibi are very talent. Now, they get the talent. They don't play for the Salone team. One of the youngest players with the Salone team in the future. Of course, now Australians, Sierra Leone and Australian born. So they get the heart for the community, and you don't pitch your projects to me. What is for a future for the community there and for the country. So one of the ambition is now to train young Sierra Leoneans to the play sports because they get the qualification, they get the talent. So we want to train young Sierra Leoneans. So I encourage parents then they contact me directly. I will get a link to me, but I will let the host people and talk sport development as a whole.
Yeah, we are definitely go host them. I think we go see our film today and talk, and then I go host them. Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate you now for coming at the checkpoint. I go up for they get to know more and more. See you finally waiting go be you wrap up message as we dey go. I dey miss you.
I so appreciate Moe for his comments on cricket and in recognition to outstanding contribution where the cricket they make now the country. I appreciate Checkpoint, the producer Magdalene. This na program where I go wish and hope for be part of as time they go, so that we go able for the update the people all over the world about what's in the happen in Sierra Leone cricket. Then they are part of the transformative growth. Now it is center of the transformative growth. We need more fans for follow cricket activities, for like cricket digital platforms like the YouTube, the Twitter, the Instagram, the Facebook, the WhatsApp. We need so many fans them all over the world so that then we will know exactly what's in the happen in Sierra Leone cricket. So for give me this opportunity, I appreciate it so much. They look forward to such opportunity in the subsequent programs. Thank you very much.
All right, that's Nami guest the way I get today. And if you missed the live show, you can go back on YouTube or also on Facebook and look the replay videos. And like Ibi, any other person you want for contact me for the show, this is not the number. We go talk and you go come on the show, and I can also advertise for people. Thanks. This show now the checkpoint where they talk politics, sport, and entertainment, but 85% it's sport because me passionate about sport. Thank you guys once more. Until then, we go talk back when when I come online.
You or person where you sabi dey travel go Dubai and want to get the best experience? No worry, because Massiful Tourism they are for you. Massiful Tourism go make you patrol to Dubai be easy, sweet, interesting, with so much fun. If you want to go Dubai today, you just need for contact Massiful Tourism. Then go help you with everything you want. Massiful Tourism go help you forget visa, whether na visit visa or freelance visa or any amount of days visa you want. and then go help you forget all the ticket that you need for make you travel easy. If you dey Dubai and want for change your visa, Massiful Tourism go do that work there for you. Massiful Tourism go also help you for find better side for make you lodge when you reach inside Dubai. And if you go there for go stay, then even help you for find job. And also if you go Dubai and want for work and then different side them like then city, the desert safari, the Burj Khalifa and any other beautiful place, Massiful Tourism go arrange down there for you. So you see how you walk around go be sweet and easy if you link up with Massiful Tourism, And the good thing is that not only Lily couple you go pay for get them services. And this company also register with the Dubai Charter and also the Dubai Department for Economic Development. And guess what? Now Salone person gets this Massiful Tourism, so you no need for afraid at all for do business with them. If you want no more and make arrangements with Massiful Tourism, now for contact the CEO Veronica Memunatu Mansare on +971 52703896, or you contact Mr. Musa Joseph Kone on +971 5212804445. Or you go same way to contact Massiful Tourism, the agents in a Salone, Sona Mansare on 079 670 919, or Joseph Charlie on 079 842366.
Merciful Tourism, we make your dream destination a reality.